So apparently I've made a mistake and ordered the wrong size rat. So I had to order a bigger size rat off from Rodent Pro. I am going to do another live feeding until then. I'm just going to make sure she's being fed adequately. Stay tuned. It's coming up. All right, rat's in there. Here she goes. She's going for it. She's hungry. Get back over there. Go on. There you go. Oh yeah. Yep. That was quick. See, I've been feeding her rats that were too small. Last weekend I had to feed her two. So I went back to Rodent Pro and ordered the next size up, so that way I can get the adequate feeding that she needs. So she's already grabbed the rat. I'm going to let her continue, and I'm going to record the feeding. Enjoy. I don't like doing live feedings. I'm afraid they're going to bite my snake, so that's why I'm keeping a careful eye on it right now. If that were to happen, I'd just reach in with tongs and I would just try to keep the rat's mouth away from biting her. She could get infection from it, so I'm keeping a close eye right now. Back to it. Also, if you like this content, please subscribe, like, share, help me out. I'm a newbie to this. I'm in a couple weeks. I have another surprise coming in. I'd like to share that with everybody and see what you all think, and hopefully maybe one day I can get something going and all proceeds will go to my collection. So I appreciate you all. Thank you. I don't know how long it's going to take her to swallow this. I have literally 27 minutes until my timer shuts my light off. But I have overhead light going, so I'm going to continue the recording. I don't really enjoy doing the live feedings. I don't like hearing the squealings and everything. But like I said, the frozen thaw that I'd got at the time, I was getting from a local pet store, the rat pups, and they were a little bigger than what I had gotten from Rodent Pro. But I do want to give a shout out to Rodent Pro for the high quality rats that I've received, and I highly recommend Rodent Pro to anybody that has snakes or any reptiles in general. They're a great company, great customer service. She's going to drag it over. Sorry about having some foliage in the way there. Try to get a better angle here. That way you can see her better. Usually I've been giving her rats that are mostly like half like black or tan and half white. She's having a little trouble with the white ones. She seems to be confused as far as swallowing them. She went back and forth with me last Sunday for about 20 minutes. She couldn't decide on which end to go for, and I just waited patiently until she finally figured it out and ate her meal. But she seems to have figured it out. She come at that one pretty quick. I usually have to maneuver her around and everything, and she will strike, but it takes a little bit of time. She must have been really hungry, so, and that's my fault. I mean, I did feed her 2 rats last weekend, Saturday and Sunday, but they weren't adequate size. So, like I said, I went on ahead and ordered the next size up from Rodent Pro. I'm going to be ordering a enclosure from Dubia. They have great customer service. I've spoke with them the other day. PVC enclosure, 4x2x2. This is what I'm gonna put her in, and then I have a future upcoming surprise for everyone that's going to be going into this enclosure, which is a 3x17 by I believe 18. It's made by Custom Reptile Habitats. I'm using cypress mulch as my substrate. I got her big water bowl so she can go in, drink. If she wants to lay in it, soak in it, she's got the opportunity to do that. She's got 2 hides. I moved that one over so that way she could get over here and have room to be able to grab the rat. I have 3 hygrometers. I'm constantly monitoring everything. I use they're digital hygrometers made by I believe it's Govee. They're Bluetooth. Great, awesome product. Highly recommend. I keep 2 close to the substrate, one towards the middle, up towards the top, so I can do ambient temperature up towards the top. As you can see, as of right now, my humidity levels are going down, but that's because I have my doors open, so I can get a better view of her doing the feeding. She's working on the head now. I'd say after she gets done with this one, she'll go under her hot side, and she won't come out for I'd say at least 3 days. I won't bother her. It's not a good idea to, once you feed your snake, to just automatically get them out or play with them, because it stresses them out and they have a chance to regurgitate them. Once they do that, it's just basically a waste and it can harm your snake. I just make sure that I'm going to keep her healthy, hopefully breed her in the future. She's overall a good snake, very docile, hasn't ever struck at me. She's just very chillaxed. She's a great snake. Get a little close shot right here. Sorry about the extra glare. That's from my overhead LED light on the enclosure. After I get the dubia enclosure, I'm gonna do a basically a build video on it and show you all how easy they are to build, and um, you know, just do like a review on it, on what I think about it versus the one I'm using now with custom reptile habitats, and see, you know, what the difference is as far as like with the heating and everything else. I believe the ones from Dubia are 3/8 inch PVC, which would be better for heat pad for to travel through. The custom reptile habitats that I have now is 1/2 inch. I had to make some modifications on this one to be able to get the heat to penetrate through, to be able to keep it at a steady temperature on the hot side, and to balance out on the cool side. Plus, I use a ceramic lamp on top. Um, I got it's 100 watt, 8.5 inch, dimmable. I believe it's made by Fluker. I'm not 100% sure. I think it is, but it's definitely a great investment. I usually keep my hot side around between 86 to 92 degrees. Cool side usually around 76 to maybe 80 max. I try not to go anywhere above that. She's always out and about. I'll turn this back around. Always out and about. She likes a little tree limb that I got for her right here, which is a crepe myrtle branch that I cut off and soaked. And I just decided to use some hot glue, and I put some aquarium foliage on it, and I got some foliage from Walmart and other places. You know, if you go to a reptile store and buy stuff, they're gonna mark the prices up 100%. It's best just just get everything. You know, if you're gonna do it, work on a budget. So like the hides that I got over here, I ordered those from Amazon. They were $15.99 a piece. They're actually a pretty good size. I ordered other ones, same ones, but they're medium. It's going to be for a future project coming up in a few weeks. Looking forward to that. So we'll see how things go. Usually takes her around 25 minutes max. Right now I'm roughly 14 and a half minutes into it. She's almost done. Then, like I said, once she gets done, I'm going to move her hide back over, and she'll lay on her hot side for at least 3 days. So her food can digest, and then I'll get her out and play with her. Hold her as much as possible. To keep her as docile as I can. Very friendly snake. Matter of fact, while she's feeding, I'll go ahead and take the hide right now, and I'll just go ahead and put it back over on the other side. so that way she can just go straight to it after she gets done, and that way she can digest her food. And highly recommend, anytime you have a snake enclosure, reptile enclosure, anything like that, make sure that you get one of these to check temperature. Do not rely on the probes. Do not rely on the like the analog, just the round ones or whatever. They're inaccurate with heating and stuff like that. These are fully digital and they're great. Like, I'm zooming in, I'm at 89, as you can see, 88.0. I can move it down and then it puts me at 89.6. That's great temperature. She'll be able to digest that with ease. I was shocked by how quick she went after this rat. Like I said, I usually have to position her and move her around, and sometimes 2 or 3 minutes sitting in there. She instantly went after this one. So that gave me the sign right there that the size that I had ordered were not adequate. So those will be in next week. It will be a frozen thawed feeding next week. Like I said, in the next couple weeks, I have something else up my sleeve, and I want y'all to come along for the ride. I'm gonna get everything ready, and we'll rock and roll in this channel. Get it zoomed back in. Yeah. Yeah, she seems happy. She looked right at you all. Alright, I'm going to close this door up now. And hopefully don't pinch her face on the corner. Now she's going to retreat to her hot side so she can digest her meal. If you enjoyed this content, you want to see more, like I said, subscribe, like, follow, comment. Tell me what you all want me to do. Give me suggestions and help me grow this channel. Hopefully I can eventually get something going, and all proceeds will go to future reptiles, enclosures, this and that, and feedings and all that good stuff. And we'll close up this other door now. Well, I gotta fix her. Gotta fix this foliage right here real quick. Put it back down where it goes. All right. Here I am closing doors backwards. It seems to be a habit for me. It's a simple door with custom reptile habitats, 2 latches. You can opt in to get sliding doors with keys. Either or. I mean, she can't get out of this. I'm sure if she was bigger, she could push on the latches, but she's just only like 14 weeks old. She's 165 grams, still growing. So we have a long adventure ahead of us. Alrighty, I'm out. Thank you all.